voice of the Duralast Cup Series, Garrett Hodge here, with our top 3 storylines heading to Talladega. Number 1, Clint Bowyer and Denny Hamlin's dominance. Both of these two drivers have won all 4 of the races this year in the inaugural season of the Nascar Duralast Cup Series. Hendrick Motorsports, can they rebound? Chase Elliott on pole today at Talladega. Big pile up yesterday morning. 9 drivers were actually collected in this incident. 7 of them will be going to backup cars, including second in points, Clint Bowyer. Let's hit it down trackside for the green flag. Here we go, folks. It's time for the Bojangles 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. We got a packed field and a lot of racing to get to. It's race 5 of the season. So how the rules are going to work, folks. They're going to go around the track once. Where they land, boom. That's where their position is. They'll have 1 push per turn, or half. We have 2 halves in the thing. So 1 car will go around, we'll put another one, and that's how the positions get put. New rule change for this race is that each car will get a maximum of only 1 push. So if you get a bad push or you wreck during the push, regardless if it's human error or not, you will get a DNF. Something I'm going to try for Talladega. I think that's going to ramp things up. Let's get it started. But we got to get the cars off the racetrack, folks. All right, folks, so I had to kind of move the racetrack around to get a good camera angle. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get it started. So, first off, Chase Elliott, our pole sitter. Start-finish line will be over here. Here we go. There we go. There is our first car on the racetrack. Here comes Denny Hamlin. Let's see what he can do at Talladega Superspeedway. Pretty fast lap, but not enough to get around Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott out front here in the Bojangles 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. Here's David Reagan. Not enough to get around the Sun Energy 1 Camaro. He'll get up to second. He's going to gain 1 spot on second place, Denny Hamlin. Now the third. Here comes Alex Bowman. New leader at Talladega Superspeedway. It's the Nationwide 88 going to the front. Here comes Joey Logano in the Auto Trader Ford. He's going to go to second place after getting around the Sun Energy 1 Camaro, the Auto Trader Ford P2 so far at Talladega Superspeedway. Here's Daniel Suarez. And he will go outside the top 5. Here's Eric Almirola. And he's going to get around Daniel Suarez. This racetrack, very, very, very shaky, so to speak. It moves around a lot. Here comes Jamie McMurray and Ryan Blaney. McMurray is going to get around Eric Almirola and Daniel Suarez. Ryan Blaney on the track. He's going to move into the top 5. He's going to get around Denny Hamlin. Some different faces, so to speak, in the top of the field. Here comes Tyler Reddick in the Best Buy Ford. Very poor run, and just barely behind Daniel Suarez. Here's Trevor Banks. Well, that's a DNF. That's a DNF, folks. So the first one to wreck out is Trevor Bayne. He's out of the race. Here comes Ty Dillon. Let's see what he can do. My goodness. He's out too. So Ty Dillon and Trevor Bayne are both out here in the Bojangles 300. So 2 cats already out of the race. Here comes William Byron. A very solid lap. He's going to get some spots, but not enough to get around Denny Hamlin in the FedEx Camry. He'll get around the Gear Wrench Camaro. Here is Chase Briscoe. Very solid lap. He's going to gain a few spots. He'll be ahead of Jamie McMurray. Here comes Jimmy Johnson. Let's see what he can do at Talladega. Oh my goodness. Well, Jimmy Johnson, he is out of the race with a wreck. That's 3 cats out at Talladega. Here's Ryan Newman. Wow! Ryan Newman in the Granger. Camaro is going to go to second place. Here comes Paul Menard. Let's see what he can do. And another DNF. Paul Menard. So that's 4 cars out in the first half of Talladega. Here's Bubba Wallace Jr. Wow. Well, I guess he's out too. That's 5 cars. Wow. So the big one strikes early here at Talladega. And Clint Bowyer, wow. What a lap. He is back out front at Talladega. Holy cow. So Clint Bowyer looking to get his 3rd NASCAR Duralast Cup Series victory. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick solid in the top 5. Truex, he is out. Mark Truex Jr. will be the 6th car out of the Bojangles 300. Here comes Brad Keselowski. Keselowski going to be in the top 5. He's going to get up to 4th place in the Discount Tire Ford. All right, here comes Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh my goodness. Had a pretty good lap going. Crashes out in the front straightaway. That's 7 cars out. 7. 7, folks. 7 are out already at Talladega. And Austin Dillon, he'll get himself into the top 10, and he will pass David Reagan. So first off, Chase Elliott had a pretty solid lap. Now he's outside the top 5. 7 cars have already been taken out in the first half of the race. Here's Danica Patrick. She'll be in the top 10 so far. But this is one of those races where you can really gain some positions in the points. You can survive Talladega. Here's Kyle Busch. There we go. He'll get around David Reagan and be in the top 10 as well. Once again, top 10 get points, but they still got one more opportunity to run after the first half. Here's the final car, Ryan Truex. Very, very poor run. And that's your first half, folks. So, as you can see, we have Clint Bowyer, your leader. He is the last car on the field. He's essentially a lap down. And in second place over here, Alex Bowman, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and the Granger Camaro over there. And Ryan Newman, he'll be 5th. And that's your top 5. This is all you have remaining at Talladega after these cats have crashed out. So a whopping 7 cars taken out in the first half of the Bojangles 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. All right, folks, here we go. The second half of the race, 1 push per car. No matter what happens, you're either going to be finishing the race or wrecking the race. We've already had 7 cars wreck out, so who knows who's going to win the Bojangles 300. So much on the line. Top 10 only get points. This is going to be interesting, folks. Can Clint Bowyer get his 3rd NASCAR Duralast Cup Series win? I have no clue who's going to win. Clint Bowyer has a 10-car gap length over Alex Bowman. But without further ado, let's send this thing green once again. So Clint Bowyer, he's going to get another solid run. Right there, Clint Bowyer. So we get another solid run, which means Alex Bowman, folks, is going to have to go around the racetrack, and then pass Clint Bowyer. Can he do it? Can he do it? If he's going to win a race this season, let me tell you, this is his opportunity. This is his race. He has not shown speed at all in any other races, but he's shown the speed today at Talladega. If he's going to win this race, this is the track for him. This could be his one and only shot this year to win this race. All right. Well, let me get the car ready to go. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, folks. Oh, my goodness. You're going to have to go back and watch that. Clint Bowyer, all the way out here. Alex Bowman going around. He has momentum, too. He has the momentum. He would have probably been right behind Clint Bowyer, if not ahead of him. And he comes down and clips this, and he's out. Done. Wrecked. No points. Alex Bowman is out of the Bojangles 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. So, an opportunity to get around Clint Bowyer is done. Now, it's up to Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Ryan Newman, one of these cats, to change the lead here in Alabama. Now, this one's going to be a little bit of a tricky one as I'm having to kind of walk around and see how I can... let's see how I can do this one. Track is so big. I apologize for the bad camera angle. I have really no other choice. And Kevin Harvick will be right here. Such a shame, though. Such a shame for Alex Bowman, so close to passing Clint Bowyer. And my goodness, is he running away at Talladega. Here's Brad Keselowski. Can he do it? Fast lap, but not fast enough. Not fast enough to get around Kevin Harvick. Just kidding, he does. Not fast enough to get around Clint Bowyer. And I truly don't know if anyone's going to have an opportunity to get around Clint Bowyer. I really don't. As you can see, he's all the way back here. Clint Bowyer has probably a 20-car gap on second place Brad Keselowski. And it's only going to get worse and worse, the odds of passing him as the distance increases. Once again, drivers have to go all the way around and then come back around and pass. So, essentially, 2 laps, almost. Have to start here, go around, and come back around. It's almost 2 laps. 2 laps, folks. And we're running out of bullets in the gun with half the field almost in the garage. Let's see what Ryan Newman can do. Dang, not enough. Not enough. Ryan Newman will be in 4th place. 4th place for Ryan Newman so far, but here comes the bulk of it. Here comes the Logano's, the Elliott's, and the Kyle Bushes. Let's see how Logano can fare. Very great lap for him. He will be in 2nd place after that, but once again, not enough to catch Clint Bowyer. Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and Ryan Newman all round out the top 5. Here we go again, folks. Here's Austin Dillon. Oh my goodness, what a big wreck for Austin Dillon. He's going to be going out of the race. That makes it what? That makes it about 9 cars out of the race so far, folks. 9 cars. We started the race with, what, 28. Here comes Chase Elliott. Let's see what he can do. Very fast lap. Very fast lap indeed. He'll be 3rd place after that one. He gained a lot in the second half, but not enough for a victory, folks. Not enough. Here comes Kyle Busch. See what he can do. He'll get himself around Ryan Newman, but not much more than that. Here comes David Reagan. Not enough. Not enough once again. And he will barely get by Ryan Newman. But he's in the top 10. That's all that matters for him and his points. Running out of drivers. And we still got Denny Hamlin. Let me tell you. If there was one car that could beat Clint Bowyer, it's Denny Hamlin. He won last week. He's won at Atlanta. This cat is really fast in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Let's see what Ryan Blaney can do. Man, just struggles. A lot of struggles out of Ryan Blaney this season. Definitely not his year to shine. Here comes Denny Hamlin, folks. This is the one that if anyone's going to have a shot out of these cars, I'd probably say it would be either Eric Almirola or Denny Hamlin. They both have some pretty good fast cars. They feel good. Let's see what Denny Hamlin's got. Holy cow. And you see that one, folks. A super hot lap by Denny Hamlin. And it's still not enough to get Clint Bowyer. He's going to be 2nd place after that one. After passing Joey Logano. Wow. What a pass. So he goes from what? Outside the top 10 all the way up to 2nd place. Just barely. I mean, he made up more ground than you could imagine. Let's see what Danica Patrick can do. Enough to get around Ryan Blaney if they go Danny Camaro, but not enough to get into the top 5. Clint Bowyer leading, obviously. Denny Hamlin 2nd, but let's see. Logano 3rd. Chase Elliott 4th. Brad Keselowski 5th. Harvick 6th, Kyle Busch 7th, Reagan 8th, Newman 9th, and that puts, yes folks, that puts Danica Patrick in 10th place. The bubble driver is Danica Patrick. If she does not get past, she will get her first point in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. But we still got, what, 7 cars? It looks like we have 6, but we do have Truex over there who's got a shot at it. Here comes William Byron. very good lap. He's going to gain a few spots, but just barely getting around Ryan Newman inside the top 10 for William Byron, which bumps out Danica Patrick. So, the bubble driver for the points is the Granger Camaro and Ryan Newman. Here comes Chase Briscoe in the Odyssey Ford. Not enough. Just outside the top 10. He'll get around Danica Patrick and Ryan Blaney, but not enough to get around Ryan Newman. 5 cars to go. Here comes the Gear Wrench Camaro. Let's see what he can do. Hot lap for McMurray. Just outside the top 5, but a really good opportunity to get a top 10. Let's see what Eric Almirola has. Very good lap. Very good lap. Does it get around Kevin Harvick? The official ruling. I'm going to say, oh my goodness, this is a very, very, very tight call here. I cannot make this call definitively. Let's see. If I had to call it right now, I'm going to say Kevin Harvick is just, goodness gracious, folks. This is a ridiculous call. I'm going to make the call, and Kevin Harvick is just a fraction ahead of Eric Almirola. That's my official ruling on that one. Once again, I don't do these rulings biased, but that's what I would have to say. As a referee would say in the NFL, it's not conclusive to overchange the official call. Here comes Daniel Suarez. Let's see what he's got. No, my goodness, not even enough to get around Ryan Blaney. Tyler Reddick and Ryan Truex are going to be your last 2 cars to go in the Bojangles 300. Here's Tyler Reddick. Wow, he's going to get around Daniel Suarez, but not much than that. All right, folks, final car to go. It's the Pizza Hut Camaro. Ryan Truex. Tired of being a field filler. Trying to get himself a team, his team just a top 10, something to kind of build off of. And he's going to have one opportunity to do it, but he's going to need an absolute, truly amazing lap. He's got to catch the number 31 of Ryan Newman. And I just don't know if he's going to have, I don't think he will. He's going to be starting deep back here. He's currently last place that's on the run, or, running on the racetrack. Everyone else is in the garage area, sitting, tequila or something after this rough race for him. Nowhere near enough. Checkered flags in the air. It's the Haas CNC Ford once again getting another victory. Clint Bowyer is going to go to victory lane for Stewart Haas Racing. His 3rd win in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. And that concludes the Bojangles 300. Wow. That is it, folks. Clint Bowyer was not to be denied. He gets the top spot. But a cat that came close, but not close enough. Last week's winner, Denny Hamlin. Once again, these guys are going to go 1 and 2 super fast cars. Both of them championship contenders. Those are the favorites for the championship. Joey Logano. In terms of points, this is probably a season-saving finish. Because we only have 8 races, folks. This is race number 5. He's going to come away with 8 points. Of course, second gets 9, and the winner gets 10. Chase Elliott, once again, a season-saving finish. Coming home 4th, he's going to get 7 points. Brad Keselowski, he's starting to stockpile points, folks. Don't count this cat out. He's going to come away with 6 points in 5th place. And looking at the rest of the top 10, we have Jamie McMurray. He's going to come away with 5 points in 6th. Kevin Harvick, another top 10 for the Busch Light Ford. He'll come away 7th. He'll come away with some points as well. Eric Almirola, another top 10. He's going to come away with points. Kyle Busch, don't count this cat out. He's going to come away with points too. Kyle Busch had struggled this season, needing a lot of points. And our final car to get points today at Talladega Superspeedway, you guessed it, folks, it's David Reagan, man. This guy, he deserves it, folks. He's going to come away with a top 10 at a restrictor plate track. That is your final top 10 here at Talladega. And then, of course, over here in 11th, we got William Byron. 12th, Ryan Newman. No, I thought Ryan Newman was actually the bubble driver. I guess not. I guess not. There must have been too many cars over here to really think so. He's actually, it was actually the David Reagan that was the bubble car. I don't know how I got that one messed up. Chase Briscoe, he's going to come home 13th. Danica Patrick, 14th. Ryan Blaney, 15th. And over there, it's 16th and 17th with Tyler Reddick over Daniel Suarez. And then over here, it's Ryan Truex finishing, well, last out of all the lead lap cars in the Pizza Hut Camaro once again. Well, this is it, folks. The Bojangles 300 top 10 and the finishing results. What a wild day in Alabama. From the voice of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, I'm Garrett Hodge. Thank y'all for watching.